more about the game than I do, so
I'm a better Madden player.
To win. Yeah. You know more about the plays. You know how to guide your man to, like, when you're throwing the ball, you use the right stick to guide the guy or whatever. Or guiding the throw. I don't fucking know shit about doing that.
Spy, ACI.
Yeah. Spider, acid.
That's funny.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that talk.
Oh my God, that's fast.
It's all Madden.
I wasn't expecting that though.
Ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
You said go all Madden. I don't expect to get one throw.
Now let's see what this shit's looking like.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
I got Pearson out there.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Straight to the air they go.
Getting doubled.
On the quick slant, it's
Is
Davis.
that Demario Davis?
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain
Yeah.
and a first down.
We've got the same players to start out.
We do?
And it brings up a San
I don't know. We got some of the same people.
Makes sense. I'm not liking these plays, man.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Motioning Chase left. Back to pass on 1st
They're
and
doubling
10.
the fuck out of him.
We had it for a moment.
Oh
That wasn't a pick.
Defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Oh, incomplete. Okay.
It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the
Okay,
biggest and
I
baddest
got
pass
scared
catcher
as
on the
fuck
roster.
there for a minute.
As a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
Who'd they give you as QB?
You know what I like about that, Kate?
Jordan Love, and I don't know the other quarterback.
Willing to go with some looks here that will yield big
But I do have the other quarterback starting over Jordan Love.
dinking and dunking the ball.
He's just a better overall.
Got first down from the 31.
Yeah, I have Phillip Rivers and Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's like an 83.
Sent in motion
90.
left.
Oh, why'd you start him?
Because the other guy is at 92.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw.
I threw that really late.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance. This offense places on
Like,
throwing
really
the ball
late.
to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
That throw finds Jamar Chase.
That was a bad
Gets this
play.
down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on
I'm not picking
one.
that again.
And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I know the combine tries to test everything.
It's really like a
possible
slot
can
play,
physically,
and
but I don't know how you test courage.
yeah,
At the
almost
combine,
every single
because
time.
there's
So
nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm gonna call that
I'm gonna
scripting for
miss
success
this
right
by
there.
a
You can't do
lot.
much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the
Oh
targets
my.
are going to be. It's
Yeah, I
really
missed.
then relying upon what the defense
yeah, that thing's
is
fast,
trying
right?
to take away.
Dude, I was going up. I was like, okay, this is manageable. And then it just goes, boom. I'm like, oh my fuck.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away.
I know where this ball's going.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Well, let's hope I
They're
can
out to
stop
set.
you.
1st and 10.
The Minister of Defense. Ooh.
Get the fullback involved here.
I got the
He's
fullback
gonna bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
at running back.
You know, I'm not sure the defense
Yeah, he was very
expected
slow.
that give to the fullback. By the time they shook off the surprise, he was through the line and headed to the second level.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Throwing now, off play action. Buys time, rolling right. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw on 1st. And there's a
That was a
man there.
bad
It's
play.
intercepted. And the 49ers, they're finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock.
That's what I'm talking about, Lynch. Get out there
You know,
and
we got a lot of game left
and
on
do the
this, and
dirty
nowhere
work.
close to them putting it away, but you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum.
And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
I promise I have not been at home playing all day. I've been at work, I promise. I have never played on all Madden. But this feels easy, except for the kicks.
Stonehouse now to kick
That
this
one was a little
away.
better.
Chooses to bring this one out. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. They send a man in motion. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throw left side, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
him.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. And the 49ers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, And I think he just gave himself maybe a
Oh,
look on
come
that
on,
side of the
man.
ball down the road.
Catch that, Vernon. What are you doing?
Field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this
Motherfucker shit, you're on this team for a reason.
And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 20-zip lead. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the third time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Butker to try the point after.
Oh. Oh, I got it.
And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the 49ers are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it near the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Oh.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure,
I don't think I would have been able to run that.
It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that's sure.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And they take him down.
I'm better than you expected. The fuck you mean?
Small gain on the final play.
This is luck.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand
I'm
already.
not better than all Madden.
The fuck? I can barely play on Pro. Hold on, is this on all Madden? That's graphics. The fuck am I doing over there?
Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports.
Let's see.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. The Packers send out their punting unit. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running back sent in motion. To throw here on first down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. He had it for a
Oh, come on, Laporta.
Defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
To the air, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. And on 4th down, that one won't work.
O-line is falling apart.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on down.
They need to widen the lead so he can't catch up.
I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On the move, headed right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Love on 3rd and short. Andrews with the catch. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. Along the right sideline, there's space. Hits the 20. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
On the run right, throwing deep. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. And the 49ers get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Airing it out to start this drive. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play. And that's a 49er 1st down. Back to throw now. Getting out to his left. Throw caught at the 6. And he's out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Butker to try the point after.
Fuck.
And it's another miss. His 2nd extra point that's been off the mark.
I hate how fast that is.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
Oh, fuck. His
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the 49ers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 21. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Touchdown, San Francisco. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got? Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Drops to a knee, clock's gonna run unless that defense burns one of its 2 remaining timeouts. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Love looking to pass. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's on the move. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers have it again after yet another interception. Well, we left career day behind a couple of turnovers ago, Brock.
Yep.
7 interceptions in one game. This is up there as one of the best collective performances that we've ever seen from a team in pass coverage.
There has not been one route today, Kate, not a receiver, specific play, that this defense has not been able to lock down this game. What we're seeing now is something we could legitimately go decades without ever being seen done again. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Toward Chase, but it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Packers take possession of the football. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just keep...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. It's about 3 yards, but still a tall mountain to climb. 3rd and long upcoming. Love from the gun. Dump off to his fullback. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one.
Are you fucking serious?
Keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Looking for a throw here. He'll get this complete to Chubb. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd and long for him here. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the 49ers have it again after yet another interception. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Let's go now. I'm not lying. Hey.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. Again, it's Chubb. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They're going to run for it with Chubb. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And they had that one contained right at the line. Tackle made by Jair Brown. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's go.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And they pick him off again! Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive
I just
drives
did.
that have ended in interceptions.
Bitch,
It's
shut the
become
fuck
a
up.
real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brought down by Quay Walker. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
He has
2nd and
completely
10.
shut me
Need
down
to get some
in this
positive
3rd
yardage
quarter.
here.
I haven't done shit. Some of these plays just are not good.
Love out of the shotgun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
So the 49ers once again going for two. He's throwing for it! And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
I was trying to hit that 50 burger.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to, well, do some window dressing here in the 4th. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. 10 cycles. Ready?
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his
I got taken out by my old fucking teammate.
Close to the 30.
What the
I'm
fuck?
sure coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done.
Don't know what to run
Get the
here.
ball back, and everyone can breathe with a sigh of relief.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly,
He knows all the good plays.
2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the
bullshit. Come on, Vernon. You got to have stronger hands than that.
Or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down. They are throwing it again. Oh no, they
I threw it too soon.
That's DeMario Davis.
Shut up and go. I don't get it. I tell you to fucking go, you go.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On second down, Robinson. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 2 yards to the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Where's the O-line for that play?
The intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back.
These play actions, not fucking worth it.
A pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Flush down out to his left. Finding Davis. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. 49ers rolling here in a laugher. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Packers have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Chase coming in motion right. Look at this, the wideout gets him to start this drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been one of the players of this game. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. It's fielded at the 14. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. New series coming up following the punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes out to the left. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I want that 50.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Getting out to his left. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Escapes the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, Ultimate Team. It's a win for